Hey, family, and how are all of the witches doing out there? And all of the spiritualists. Some people do not want to um, title themselves as being a witch, and that's understandable because, truly we can't be defined. But anyways, I want to let everybody know, a lot of people want to know how they can reach out to me because I really don't read the I think it's the YouTube emails. I never go into that because I'm always on a cell phone. So if you like to reach me, if you like to collab with me, you can reach me at Spirirtree41 at yahoo.com. Spiritree 41 at yahoo.com. That's the best way to get me. I'm ready to invest into a new lappy because the lappy I got right now, it needs a battery and it needs a little bit of room. It needs some work, boy, when I got that thing, it was something else that Samsung. It was the world to me. That was 2011. Wow, that was 5 years ago. And, I just never imagined it, not being of service to me. Excuse me. So it's time for a new lappy. I got to do it because I've been trying to get by on. Occasionally I get on it, but you know how laptops get when they just get full. And no matter how you use, external hard drives to take a lot of the excess, excess videos or whatever you have on it to try to free up some space. I mean, it still seems like it doesn't work. I think it's just time for another laptop. Everybody's been trying to encourage me to keep that one and add some extra memory to it and stuff, but I'm just ready for something new, guys. But anyways, and I think it will help too, help to improve the videos because some nice editing, some music would be so much better. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know that I'm very laid back and random, and I'm just down to earth. I'm not trying to be all sophisticated and all formal. If that's what, some of the people on the outside of my family want, because I know y'all my family, the people who love mama. But the people who don't like mama got a problem with it. There are other channels, actually, that you can watch. Not only are there other channels that you can watch, you can create the videos that you think I should be creating. You can create those yourself. Don't you think so? You're more than welcome. You be what you don't see in me because the world needs it. It really does. It needs it. So anyways, what I really came here for is a lesson learned. Y'all know I'm a witch. Y'all know I, come here occasionally and give out a few tips and stuff as far as hoodoo spells, hoodoo magic, folklore. I give advice as far as just how to live and how to navigate in this world as a witch and a spiritualist. I have been here on the planet for a minute, and as you all can see, I'll be in my 50s next year, and so I have quite a bit of experience. And I was born and raised here in Alabama. And hoodoo is my forte. I've grown up in the culture, mother, father, adopted mother and father. I wouldn't say, now here, let's talk about this. But anyway, I need to tell everybody I am adopted and my mother and father raised me here in Alabama. And my birth mother, she was a very young mother, unable to care for me. And so that's why I was adopted. Matter of fact, it was three. girls adopted me, my sisters, and I stay in contact with my sister, my oldest sister, occasionally. So, and she may be watching too, because, you know, we keep in touch. My other oldest sister, I haven't talked to her in for a minute, and I have a brother that I'm always in contact with. Anyhow, the after saying all of that, let's get back to it. You know, here in the South, we don't really call it we just don't say, oh, you know what, I'm fixing to go and do some hoodoo. That's not how it is. It's just, let's put it like this right here. Like what you all may call hoodoo, when they do it here, we don't call it anything. It's just a way of life. Now it's very secretive. No one wants anyone to know they do it, honestly. Unless it's a person who's a practitioner like myself, and you would come to me and say, look, I'm having trouble with my man. What should I do? And then I'm going to tell you what to do. So, but it's still not like we're saying, okay, let me go ahead and do some hoodoo. I'm just going to do some hoodoo magic. Is what we call it here is a job. And most people who will practice it for their own self, or come to, it's just people who, most people do it regularly. Let's just put it like that. It's a way of life. It's the way we live. Okay, so like I gave out one tip on Facebook. So you need to be on Facebook, because every now and then I'll give some random tips. If you want your hair to grow really, really, really long and thick, the first water that falls from the sky in May, we collect that water and we wash our hair in it. Okay, now some people will see this like folklore. Some people may say, oh, okay, that's a hoodoo ritual or hoodoo spell. But for us, it was just it doesn't have a label. It's just called, you know, just how you live. These practices are the way we live. Now, I'm not saying every person in the South live that way, but you could talk to anybody in the South and they're going to have some kind of family tradition that they practice. But you all will call it hoodoo in places where you all may not have that practice. But I think across the board, in many cultures, you got your own practices that you do, your own rituals that you perform. So it's not just isolated to the South. We can't just say, oh, okay, it's just only here in the South, you know, they do these rituals, because that's not true. That's not true. Every culture have their own rituals that they practice. But I found that if I, practice the rituals that was set aside for me and what I've seen, growing up, it improves my life. So a lot of people do it because it really enhances their lives. They can keep money and all of those things. You know what I'm saying? You'll always have money when you're practicing these rituals. So I have a habit of doing that. I'm not going to reveal all my secrets and tell everybody or tell all, but some things along the way I will pass down to you all, like people have passed down to me. I've through the years, I've talked to you all about how to keep food in your kitchen and how, to keep, just how to keep money, But anyway, but that's not what I really wanted to talk about. But because I'm fixing to hit you back to back with some videos, what I do want to talk to you about is this right here. Never, ever give, okay? Unless someone asks for it. Now, I know what y'all saying. Well, mama, you just giving, you giving. Well, this is a different situation. I'm talking about when we go into people's spaces and intervene. You understand? Interrupt because we feel like it's the right thing to do. I think it's let me give you an example. I think it's the right thing to do to go into this argument between these two people and be the good Samaritan and break it up. Be careful. In other words, do not intervene, you understand, in anyone else's drama unless it's asked for. Not only unless it's asked for, but unless they compensate you. It's very important that you're compensated for every deed that you perform. Now, you may see it a little bit different, but I've learned that being here almost 50 years. I'm almost a half a century years old. I remember when I used to brag all the time about being 41, my first videos on YouTube. I was 40. I was like, oh, and I'm 40 years old. And now, that was almost a decade ago. And now I'm saying, oh, gosh, I'm a half a century old. It's a blessing to grow old. When people talk about people calling them old, you're old ass, you old this, you old that, my thing is keep living. And if you're lucky, if you're blessed, you too will be old unless you want to die young. Okay? Never, ever, ever talk about a person being old. My God, you don't want to be, you don't think you're going to be old one day? Yes, and the wrinkles, they do come because this is wisdom. All of this is wisdom. Okay? Not battle scars, but I'm a wise one. The witch. Oh, the crone always have wrinkles. I'm going into the crone stage if I'm lucky enough to make it. And that's a very powerful stage. Never ever say this old crone, this, that. You know, you can end your life suddenly by messing with a crone. I got this old saying. I'm going to talk about it and then I'm going to let this video go because I got to come back on here and do some more videos. First of all, I must give a shout out to every last one of you all, and I feel bad, who have donated to my channel, Spirirtree Nemma. Not this one, Nemma, because this one is not set up for anything. I finally went into that situation and let Fullscreen pay me. I've been with Fullscreen 2 years. I'm still upset with them because I still don't think that they have given me all I have, earned, but anyways, because y'all remember the people who know me well from Spirirtree Nemma, and I need to go back to that channel because there are some people that go to Spirirtree Nemma and they don't come to this one. So I kind of feel a little bit like, I have like, I have 2 lives in a sense on YouTube. Well, I actually have 4 channels total, but there are only 2 I'm very active on. But I kind of feel like I have like a double life. I'm living a double life, having the Spirirtree Nemma channel and people waiting on me there, wondering why haven't you made videos in 5 months and then coming here, so I'm going to have to just spread myself out a little bit on both channels. But when I went ahead and let you Fullscreen compensate me, because it took me 2 years to make up my mind. It wasn't really much in there as far as my earnings, but the donations were there. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that they were donating. People were donating to me. Fullscreen takes a percentage of your donations. How about that? So people are donating like $50 or something like that. Fullscreen taking half. Hello? But I still need to let, if you're here, and I got to go to Spirirtree Nemma's channel and thank all of you all. I really appreciate the donations. With the donations, I can feed the chickens. So, I want to let all of you all know, all of my family. Some people can't donate, but still, you're welcome here. You're still family. I appreciate your energy because I am an energy vampire and I can use your energy, especially people who are very explosive and very angry. I feed off of that energy if you did not know. Okay?